Have you ever checked the change in your pocket and wondered, what if one of these coins could make me a millionaire? Sounds impossible, right? Just a single penny, that copper-colored coin you ignore every day, turning your entire life around. Well, here's the shocking truth. A simple 1995 Lincoln 1-cent coin, yes, the same penny you might have lying in your drawer right now, has sold for over $9.2 million in private auctions. $9.2 million. Let that sink in for a moment. Now, before you laugh and say, "Come on, who pays millions for a penny?" Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand why this happened, but also how you could be holding one of these rare coins without even knowing it. You see, this isn't just a story about money. It's about attention, history, and the secrets hiding in plain sight. But first, let me ask you something. Have you ever tossed a coin into a wishing fountain and said, "I wish I could be rich one day"? Well, maybe your wish was already in your pocket all along. Let's rewind to 1995. Gas was cheap, Michael Jordan was ruling basketball, and millions of Lincoln pennies rolled out of the U.S. Mint. Nothing unusual, nothing special, or so everyone thought. But among those billions of ordinary coins, a few were born with a mysterious twist, a minting error, a rare double die verse, where Lincoln's face and the word liberty were struck twice. If you look closely, you'll see the doubling, especially in the word liberty and "In God We Trust." It's subtle, but that's what makes it so rare, so magical, and so valuable. Now here's where the story gets even more fascinating. Most people spent these pennies without noticing a thing. They vanished into wallets, jars, vending machines, maybe even under couch cushions. But years later, collectors began to realize what had slipped through their fingers. Imagine the feeling, realizing you gave away a penny that could have bought your dream home. That's enough to make anyone dig through every coin jar they own, right? And here's where excitement turns into urgency, because every year, as more of these 1995 double-die pennies are discovered, fewer are left in untouched condition. The best ones, the flawless, mint state coins, are being snatched up by collectors willing to pay millions. And yes, one of them, authenticated and graded at the highest level, sold for over $9.2 million. A penny worth more than a Ferrari, a mansion, and a lifetime of financial freedom combined. It's the kind of discovery that changes lives. Ordinary Americans, retirees, students, even kids collecting coins with their grandparents have stumbled upon one of these treasures by accident. Now, pause for a second and think. Could you be next? Next time your friend drops a penny and says, "It's just 1 cent. You might want to say, "Yeah, that 1 cent could buy you a beach house in Malibu." Funny? Sure. Unreal? Not anymore. Because these stories are real, and they're happening to people who least expected. Here's the truth. The 1995 Lincoln penny teaches us something deeper. It's not just about coins. It's about value hidden beneath the ordinary. How many things in our daily lives do we overlook, thinking they're worthless, when they might just hold the power to change everything? So, before you spend that old penny, take a closer look. Get a magnifying glass. Check for doubling on the words liberty and "In God We Trust." And look for a crisp, strong strike. If your coin looks flawless, especially if it still shines like it's brand new, it might be worth sending for professional grading. Because who knows, maybe you're holding one of the few 1995 Lincoln pennies that could make you the next overnight millionaire. But here's the catch. Time is running out. Collectors are racing to find and lock away every remaining specimen. Once they're gone forever. Don't let history or fortune slip through your fingers. So go ahead, grab your coin jar, open that dusty drawer, and start searching. Because the next legendary coin story could start with you. And when it does, remember this moment, the one where you chose curiosity over doubt and action over hesitation. Because sometimes in life and in coins, the smallest things carry the greatest worth. This is your reminder. Greatness doesn't always shine in gold. Sometimes it's hidden in a humble penny. Would you like me to add a voiceover-friendly version of this script next, with pacing cues, emotional pauses, and voice tone directions for YouTube narration? It'll make it ready for recording. Imagine this for a second. You're cleaning out an old drawer, maybe reaching for that dusty piggy bank you haven't touched since childhood. You hear the soft clink of coins, and one catches your eye, a simple copper penny dated 1977. You toss it aside at first, thinking, it's just a penny. But what if I told you that single coin could be worth over $9.1 million right now? Yes, you heard that right. 1 cent, turning into a life-changing fortune. The kind of money that pays off debts, buys your dream home, and rewrites your destiny, all hidden in plain sight in your loose change. But before you rush to your coin jar, let's pause for a second, because the story of the 1977 Lincoln penny isn't just about money. It's about discovery, luck, and the unseen treasures that everyday Americans hold without realizing it. You might laugh and say, "Come on, a penny worth millions? That's crazier than finding gold in a cereal box." But stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you has turned ordinary people into overnight millionaires. To understand why this 1977 penny can be worth so much, we need to travel back in time. The year is 1977. Jimmy Carter was president, Star Wars hit theaters for the first time, and America's economy was shifting fast. At the same time, the U.S. Mint was quietly producing millions of Lincoln pennies in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most of these coins were ordinary, copper-plated and mass-produced. But a few, just a few, came out different. Tiny minting errors, rare die varieties, unique strikes, or accidental misprints turned some of these coins into collector's gold. You see, coin collectors, or numismatists, as the experts call them, are always hunting for the unusual. And when a rare variant of the 1977 Lincoln penny surfaced, the world of coin collecting went into a frenzy. Some of these pennies had double dies, meaning the design was accidentally stamped twice, creating shadow-like effects on Lincoln's face or the words, "In God We Trust." Others had off-center strikes, where part of the design didn't fully make it onto the coin. And here's the kicker. One verified 1977 Lincoln penny sold for a jaw-dropping $9.1 million at auction, thanks to its pristine condition and unique die error. That's not a typo. A single penny that could buy a mansion in California or a private jet. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know if my penny is one of those rare treasures? Good question, and the answer might just change your life. Before we go deeper, quick question. When was the last time you actually looked at a penny? Be honest. You probably only touch them when they roll under your car seat or get stuck in your washing machine. But here's the truth. People all across the U.S., from teenagers to retirees, are now rechecking their jars, purses, and even vending machine returns. Because this isn't just about a coin. It's about a chance. Here's where things get serious. The demand for old coins has exploded in the U.S. Collectors, auction houses, and even private investors are actively buying rare pennies for record-breaking amounts. If you live in the U.S. and you have old coins lying around, especially Lincoln pennies from the 1970s to early 1980s, now is the time to act. Don't wait. Don't assume they're worthless. Because each year, as these coins disappear from circulation, their value climbs even higher. And remember this, the biggest mistake most people make is not checking. They let potential treasure slip through their fingers because they don't take 5 minutes to look. So tonight, after this video, go grab your coin jar. Look for * the 1977 date, the mint mark, D or S, below the year *, any strange lettering, doubling, or color changes on the surface, you never know. You might be holding a $9 million penny and not even realize it. Here's the twist most people don't know. There's a rumor in the coin community that an even rarer version of the 1977 penny may still be in circulation, unrecognized, sitting in someone's pocket right now. Could that someone be you? Before you dismiss it, remember, every millionaire who ever found a rare coin started with a simple question. Asterisk. What if this is the one? Asterisk. So don't just scroll away. Stay curious, stay alert, and who knows, the next time you pick up a penny, you might just be picking up your ticket to financial freedom. Because sometimes, the smallest coin holds the biggest fortune. Would you like me to also write a YouTube description and SEO optimized tags for this same video to help it rank and go viral in the rare coin and Lincoln penny niche?